1. The departure of Saint Narcissus. On this day of the year 222 AD, the departed Father Saint Narcissus, Bishop of Jerusalem. This father came to Jerusalem during the reign of Alexander Caesar, who loved the Christians in the year 190 AD. This father was holy and unblemished in all his conduct. He shepherded his people with the best of care. Later, Alexander died, and after him Maximianus Caesar reigned, who incited persecution against the Christians. He slew many of the bishops, and the remaining fled, leaving their parishes. God granted his father the gift of performing wonders. On the eve of the feast of Easter, the oil in the lamps ran out, so he ordered the lamps to be filled with water and were lit. The oil illuminated that night also by the light of his teachings. The enemy of the good did the, the enemy of the good did not stop, but moved some people against him. They accused him of committing the sin of infidelity. God's punishment for those liars was bitter. One of them burned to death, and the bowels of another poured out and died, and the body of the third was washed out from a long sickness. The fourth was killed, and the fifth repented with tears, confessing his sins. As for the saint, he went to the desert, and disappeared there, lest his day be a stumble to others. Since nothing was known of Saint Narcissus' whereabouts, another man was chosen in his place, whose name was Dius. Dius remained for a short period of time. He then departed. Upon Dius' departure, they chose another called Gorgius. When the time of persecution was over, Narcissus returned to Jerusalem. When he was greeted by his people with great joy, Gorgius asked him to take over his chair, but he refused, preferring the solitary life. Gorgius insisted that he stays with him in his cell. Saint Narcissus stayed with him for 1 year, at the end of which Gorgius departed and Saint Narcissus acquired his chair. He has aged and was very weak, so he also he also seek he asked his people to choose another bishop, but they refused. Alexander, bishop of Cappadocia, came to Jerusalem to visit the Holy Land and repay. When he was about to return after the feast, the people heard a great voice in the church of the resurrection saying, "Go to the gate of the city. The first one to enter it, says him, make him stay to assist Narcissus." When they went to gate, they met the bishop Alexander and pleaded with him to stay to assist Narcissus. After much resistance, Bishop Alexander decided to accept and stay until the departure of Saint Narcissus. His father remained on the episcopal chair for 37 years, and all the years of his life were 116 years. His prayers be with us. Amen. 2. The Martyrdom of Alexandrus. On this day also, Saint Alexandrus the soldier was martyred during the reign of the infidel Emperor Maximianus. When this saint refused to raise incense for the idols, the emperor punished him. The emperor ordered him hung by his hands, and a large heavy stone tied his and a large heavy stone tied to his feet. He ordered him to be beaten, his sides burned, and placed lit torches against his waist. When all these tortures did not dissuade him, the emperor ordered him beheaded, and he received the crown of martyrdom. His intercession be with us. Amen. 3. Today also is the commemoration of Marcura the bishop. May his prayers be with us, and glory be to our God forever. Amen.